All right, we're back. So here we go with the second half with Canyon up 16-10 on the Westlake Warriors. Thoughts on the first half, Coach?
It's about to start second half?
We're ready to go.
I'm not finished with my Fresh Brothers right now. You think can a brother finish his pizza first?
They gave away a car at halftime.
Oh, a car? Oh, man, I was busy eating. Oh, yeah. Well, my thoughts on the first half was, I thought it was a strong first half on both ends. It's like a fight between two tough guys in a ring,
right?
Like an MMA match. And then, at the end, there was, a mistake by Westlake, and that's really what's hurt Westlake. Has really been turnovers.
That last pick six.
Last pick six. One time they're almost, they're close to the red zone. They get another turnover. So they've had some chances to really get the ball in the end zone or get some points on the board, and then mistakes.
Yeah, we're hoping to see if we could, now that they're settled in, one half underneath, maybe some less mistakes, turnovers, some just decent, some fundamental football here. It looks like Westlake's going to kick off to Canyon. Robledo hit one field goal, and he kicked the extra point for a 10-point score for the Westlake. He kicks off to about the 5 with the return by Canyon. A couple missed tackles, but finally with a host of Warriors bring him down roughly around the 22-23 yard line. A little uncharacteristic of Kevin. Kevin's normally pretty good at kicking the ball in the end zone. I actually ran into him during the halftime and told him just kick the ball in the end zone and kind of remember his techniques. And you can see he's a little frustrated because he knows he should be kicking the ball in the end zone. Yeah. So Canyon takes over with the ball on the 24-yard line. Let's see what they do. They continue with that short passing game with the middle routes and that zone read handoff.
And going back to what you talked about earlier, Coach, I really like the potential of this Westlake team and what I've seen. We're not talking about an easy team they're playing. This is Canyon.
This is Canyon, full of tradition.
Yeah. And I really like what I've seen so far from Westlake outside of the turnovers.
Again, zone read handoff to the running back. Good pounding yards. You see low pad level, head down, falling forward. It's a good sign of good running back. Good holes for the Canyon offensive lineman. Clifford made the tackle to bring him down.
That was just straight old-fashioned power football right there.
See if there's any changes that Coach Fong maybe did in the halftime adjustments. This is usually where you see the coaching staffs get together, what's working, what's not working, and what can we attack. So let's see if there's any changes in the chess match we talked about between the two coordinators. Spread formation for Canyon, second and short. Again, zone read, keep by the quarterback, and he's got a lane and a first down. Looks like a late flag thrown around the 40-yard line on the opposite side. I wonder, it could be a holding by the receivers, but again, a good zone read keep by the quarterback. We've seen athleticism from him through the first half.
He read that well. In basketball, we talk to our players about selling your move, making the defense believe you did that move, and he really made the defense suck into that ball carrier.
And that all comes from that zone read, and it's literally holding that ball out there and keeping it as long as you can, and at that last second pulling it away from the running back and then keeping it. It's a real timing thing that you work all through spring practice and two-a-days and stuff like that. Looks like it was a holding on the Canyon Cowboys, which will negate a very good run by the quarterback.
Yes. And this is good experience for the Westlake defense to see, offense like this and get used to, different types of offenses.
Yeah, not every team runs the spread, so but a majority of the teams that they'll be seeing in the Money League will be a spread offense. So this is definitely good reps for them. Again, zone read keep for the running back, and it looks like he got back all those yards. Looks like that offensive line is coming out firing, and they're just going to run the ball, control the clock, and make this Warriors wear them out. Pound them, and see if there's any delay and wear them down, because you could see right now hands on hips and stuff like that. They've been hitting the mouth right now.
Like I mentioned in the first half, we're wondering if it's been hot all day, and obviously it's a lot warmer on the field, and just the pounding of the football that kind of takes its toll.
So we got first down and 10 on the 45-yard line. Again, trips formation for Canyon in the pistol offense with the running back right behind the quarterback. Again, quick zone repack, quick slant. Ooh. Off the fingertips of number 7, Tyler Savigno was right there. It looks like he went for the hit. Ball was out there for a taking right there for an interception.
It was.
But again, incomplete pass. Look, quick slants. Looks like they're trying to get the ball out of that quarterback's hand and get the balls to the athletes.
I don't know if that was the case, or the pass was too strong, or the alligator arm. He saw that man.
He saw that strong safety come right up. Absolutely. Second and 10 with 10:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, Canyon 16, Westlake 10 here at Westlake High School Stadium in the Conejo Valley. Glad you guys are joining us. Again, zone read of the running back, makes a quick cut back against the grain, and again, tackled by number 82, Christopher Cliffman. Again, you hear his name a lot on the defense line. Again, young talent on the front line, and we saw them after the first series get settled in. Maybe we'll see the same thing after that first series. You'll see them getting, but it looks like right now they're just getting a good push right now. 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 with 10 minutes left to go. Canyon in their trips formation. Again, back is not in the pistol, so you're not thinking any run right here. You're thinking pass right here. Quick pass to number 2 receiver. Good read by Lexi Isham.
Very good read.
And a good tackle right there. And if you heard me say the back was offset, something I've noticed the other day is every time that back is offset, they're obviously not a run team. When they're running the ball, that back is in the pistol.
Yeah.
So that's a key that Coach Fong will catch on.
Yeah.
And you'll see is that it's not a run play, and you can design some stunts with that defensive front, because if that back is offset, it looks like he's more of a blocker and more protection.
And you're right. You made that call. They went into halftime and made their adjustments, kind of reminiscent of the Pete Carroll SC teams where they would go into halftime, make those adjustments, and come out and be prepared in the second half.
Again, Canyon out to set punt. Looks like we do have Andre Bocelli back on his own 10, waiting for the punt. Snap there. Ball gets off. Looks like they are kicking away from Bocelli, and it looks like they're going to get a favorable roll, and the ball's going to be roughly around the 23, 24-yard line. Again, it looks like they're kind of kicking away from Bocelli.
Yeah.
They made the adjustments as well. They're not getting the ball to him.
And I think as the season goes on, you're going to see a lot of teams doing that, whether you have Bocelli back there, Jalen Harrison, or,
And look for Coach Culpepper to make an adjustment. Put 2 returners back there so you can't kick away from somebody like that.
Exactly.
Looks like coming out to be quarterback is still Malik Henry. We have not yet seen Tommy Gonzalez, but Malik is out there with the ball on the 24-yard line. Trips formation for the Warriors. Let's see what Coach Banker dialed up for them. Quick little reverse to number 6. He's got some running room. Good block by the receivers. Lowers his head, gets the first down. So trying to get them misdirection, trying to get them outrun their coverage and stuff like that. That's mainly to keep them more balanced and keep that defense balanced. And you want to keep them true to their zone reads.
I think that's Ronald Carter, another junior.
Another good junior. Very physical running back. Good hands. Very good hands, too. Trips formation, ball on the 35-yard line for the Warriors. A little 3-step drop. Quick pass to number 2, Andre Bocelli. Good hands. Gets the ball. One of the staples of the Westlake High School offense there. It looks like it was Trips Halo. And it looks like it's a read to 3-1, looking for the number 3 of the flat. 1 1 to the curl if he's open. He hits the curl. Perfect offensive play to go around to that defense, and it worked to a T. Good pass by Malik.
Play.
Good little zone read here for Westlake by number 23. Gets to the second level. Good run. Good blocking by that offensive line. Aguilar, again, one of the many heads of the running back field that they have back there.
Committee.
Running back by committee.
That offensive line opened up a nice seam for him to get right through there.
That is definitely a confidence booster. You maybe see them run the ball a bit. It looks like, again, quick offense, good completion, running the ball, moving the ball on this Canyon defense. Quick pass from League. Again, moving the pocket, dashing out, keeps it, slides down.
Oh.
You like to see that 54 not do that, go to the head, but again, smart play by Malik, gets the first down, gets the couple of yards. Good coverage by the secondary, and a good solid gain. We got second down, and it looks like 8 with 8 minutes left to go. Spread formation for the Warriors, back offset to the right of Henry. Quick pass. Ooh, jump pass. A little late. Again, you don't want to jump a pass because he's looking at who his targets are, and you see the linebackers running there. Little quick snippet about the offense. The quarterback does not call hut. It's actually on the center.
Oh, it is.
So the quarterback you'll see him do his cadence, make some calls, and he'll go ready, and then actually the center actually snaps the ball whenever he's ready.
Oh wow! Okay.
So that's a little tidbit for you out there. You'll see the Henry. You'll see him bark out some cadences.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say ready. And then it's on the center right there. You see him look it up, and it's all on the center right there. And when he's ready, he'll snap it. Quick 3-step drop. Pressure. Good pickup by the running back, Aguilar. Big throw. Looking for Agarbidi in the end zone. 6'5" frame. And he just mistimed it. Looks like the first time we've seen a long time go to Agarbidi. Yes. I think we saw the first series they saw paid him, but this again, trying to target Agarbidi. With 6'5" frame, as you know him, he plays basketball. Yes. A very athletic person.
Very, very good athlete.
Looks like the field goal team is out there. They're going to go for a long field goal here. you're looking at almost a 53-yard field goal. He's got the leg with the wind. It looks like it's dead right now. There is no wind with them. Looking at the flags right now. You're looking for a good snap hold kick here from Robledo. He has the leg strength. Let's see if he can do it. We're looking for a perfect snap hold right here. Good snap. Flags down. I wonder if they have too many men on the field. 1, 2, 3. Oh, looks like offsides by the encroachment by the defense.
Might change things
it
up.
might change things up because we had 4th and 8. A 5-yard penalty puts it at 4th and 3. We'll see what Coach Banker does.
Yes. That's going to make it for an interesting decision.
As of now, the kicking team is still out there. Coach Culpepper's got him out there. Coach Banker is going to make a decision here. Is he going to let him kick it or not? Looks like he's got confidence in his junior kicker.
Yes.
Now we're looking at a 47-yard field goal. Not on the hash, just inside the hash. Definitely more doable for him.
Like you said, no win.
No win. Let's just looking for a good snap hold kick. Look for Kane to come up the middle and try to block this. There's the snap. There's the kick. It looks like it's up, and it looks like he did push it to the right.
Nope.
The 47-yard field attempt is wide right.
Looking at the kick live in person, looks like he started a little too soon, so his body was already there. The ball wasn't set, so his body was already tilted, and his leg was late. And when you're late, just like in golf, what do you do when you're late and your hands and don't miss? You push the balls, and that's what he actually did. He did push that to the right because his body wasn't there. It's just like golf. When you're kicking a football, you want to make sure when you hit the ball in golf that your hips and arms are all in line. Same thing with golf. Same thing with kicking.
That's why we got this guy. This guy's a technician. That's what I'm talking about right here. I'm learning so much right now.
High school rules, when the ball hits the end zone, it's not where the spot of the ball is. It actually goes to the 20-yard line, so you see Kane taking over at the 20-yard line. Coach Fong back in his cover 3 defense. Timeout Westlake. Looks like they tried to get a guy off late. They had too many men. They had to take an early timeout. Kind of a timeout you want to have in your back pocket come fourth quarter when you need it. Right now, that's what Coach Fong is definitely telling them is you guys got to know how many, count them up and make sure we have enough guys on the field.
Yes.
Wanted to, again, take time to thank our 2013 sponsors, Fresh Brothers Pizza, T.O. Printing, Lynn Martin, Cronies, Mike Tingus of Lee & Associates, Rusnick Motors, who gave away a car at halftime, the Canyon Club, Coors Insurance and Financial Services, the Farmers Insurance Group, Wood Ranch, Pinkberry, and Chick-fil-A. I'm getting hungry just reading those things.
Oh, man, tell me about it.
Again, Coach Fong giving some rules and discipline for his defensive staff. Coach Fong in 2011 was the Assistant Football Coach of the Year. Very proud of him on that award. And back on the defense side, calling plays, and a very good defensive mind right there with some good defensive coaches alongside of him. First and 10, the ball in the 20, third quarter. I could hear the Tribe getting all crazy. They call them the Tribe. That's the student section here at Westlake High School. Trying to make some noise and get this crowd going, get some noise for this defense and get them all pumped up.
Good push by the defensive front. And I would like to take a moment to personally thank the Tribe for their support last year of the Westlake basketball team. I mean, they came out in droves, especially towards the end of the year when we beat Calabasas for the first league championship in basketball since 1996, and the Tribe was a big part of that, as well as other supporters of the Westlake basketball program. But really, the Tribe really supported us, the same way they're doing now with the football team, as they always have.
Very good, dedicated student body, and it supports their athletics and stuff like that. And it goes reciprocated. They do it for every sport, and they're out there, and it's a very good group of students out there. Quick pass play. Looks like they had coverage by Lexi Isham. A tough throw for the quarterback to throw it in between the corner and the outside linebacker, which was played by Isham. Isham started as a safety, rolled up to an outside linebacker spot, and got in that throwing lane. And now you see Coach Fong starting to play some games with that secondary, moving them around and making that quarterback think. Anytime you get a quarterback to think a little bit, it's definitely good. So we've got 3rd and 8, 6:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball on the 22-yard line. Canyon in that pistol offense, motion to the backfield, looking for a quick throw. Again, good coverage by the Warriors. Now you see that zone coverage that I was talking about earlier. You're playing that zone coverage, all eyes are on the quarterback, and you're just breaking on that ball. Canyon's going to send out their punt team again. Let's see what Coach Culpepper does with the returners. Does he just have Bocelli, or is he going to send somebody else out there? look for Coach Culpepper to go out and block this
Jalen
thing.
Harrison waiting right there.
Yeah, and here comes Jesse Kusha. Yep, he's definitely. See, I read his mind.
Yeah, you're right.
They're gonna put two back there, and it looks like for a heavy return right here.
And Kusha is also very dangerous.
We got a timeout by timeout signal by Jesse Kusha. I saw. Let's see who it's going to. Again, timeout Westlake. That's 2 quick timeouts.
Wow.
And I know Coach Banker cannot be happy about that.
Wow.
Just leaving him 1 timeout left to go in the rest of the remainder of the half.
And I would imagine that this being game 2, that this is something that they will go over during the week in film and in talking in meetings. Well, you got to be in position. You got to be ready to go and be on the field.
If you look, if we get the cameraman to go on the sidelines, you'll see some dots on the sideline. Coach Culpepper, those are the special teams dots. Around second or third down, he's trying to gain those special teams player, the punt return players, on those dots so he knows how to count them, and he knows how many you're supposed to be on or off. And those dots are there for specifically. You'll see them on every sideline in the college game. That's designed specifically so he can count them. And it looks like they might have been somebody not on their dot or too many people on their dot, so they had to call a quick timeout. But again, we see the 2 turners, Jesse Kusha and Andre Bocelli back there. Pretty hard to kick away from 2 returners, so let's see if they can get a field here and a decent return.
Very dangerous returners.
Looks like we're going to have a return here on the left side. There's the kick, quick spiral over to Jesse Kusha. He fields it. Here comes to the left side. He's got the wall of blockers.
There he goes.
He gets a block from Lexi, and again, there's that return to the left sideline. Again, special teams playing a big part of Westlake High School's program.
I mean, you almost want to, what do? You pick your poison. You want Dwayne Wade to beat you? You want LeBron to beat you? I mean, what is it?
The weapons. When you have weapons, it's a luxury.
It is tough.
It looks like we have a Canyon player down on the Westlake sideline. Another kind of fun thing that you get to see with the first home game is a lot of former players coming back. And I'm looking to my right here on the home sideline, and I see a lot of former players gathering around there. I see Johnny Stewart. I see Sugar Bear. I see some Rays. Looks like Justin Moore's down there. I see a lot of former players hanging out supporting their these are the alumni right there, and they're supporting their team, and that's good to see. As a coach, as a former coach of some of those guys, it's good to see them back supporting their team and rooting on the current team. That's that Westlake alumni that is so proudly displayed here at Westlake.
And that's pretty much an all-star team down there. You're talking about the players that are there.
Yeah, you're looking at some D1 talent right there. You see Johnny Stewart at Colorado, some couple players playing at some local colleges. I see Jake and Kyle Roschler, Sugar Bear. Is down there. Devin Ray's down there. So good to see some former players. I saw Garrett Hardy from the 2010 team is down here. So like to see the players come back and support the program, and it's good to see that. I'm sure this happens on the basketball program as well.
And as we're building the basketball program more and more, you're going to see some of these players, especially from we had a group of seniors last year that were just unbelievable. I love all those seniors. They're off to different colleges now doing their different things, whether academic-wise or basketball-wise. And they've even come to some of our workouts before the season, before they left for college, because they're so, ingrained in the program now.
You're talking, ladies and gentlemen, you're talking to 2 coaches up here talking to you, and we spend more times with your sons than most parents do during the high school years. You're talking about a lot of hours in the gymnasium or on the football field. So it's special to see those former players come back, because you do definitely build some bonds.
And sometimes they frustrate us, they frustrate you, and but we love them just as much.
Absolutely. So it looks like the injured player was able to walk off with some assistance, and we've got 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Westlake on the ball, driving. Quick pass to Ronald, and a drop right there. Now, it's a forward pass. What you like to see there is he wasn't sure. He jumped on it just to make sure, but that was a forward pass. That is not a fumble, but it's a good, smart, intelligent play and well-coached.
Even though he didn't catch the ball, it was a smart play by Ronald.
Still see Malik Henry as the quarterback as we are in the third quarter. Trips formation here on the boundary. When you say the boundary, as you see the balls on the hash, the boundary is the shorter distance to the sidelines. The field is obviously the further away. So trips to the boundary. Quick inside run. Good play by the Canyon defense by number 56. Brings up 3rd and long. Again, you're looking for definitely a good pass scenario here. Again, 3rd and long. You're looking at screen, draw. Hopefully with some good protection, you're looking at you hope to see some a deep pass. Again, this is where you're looking for Aggrabiti, Hare, the weapons, Bocelli, any of the receivers that Westlake has, you're looking to them to just exploit some of these matchups. Again, if you look, there's no one high safety. All their safeties are over to the trip side, so you have one-on-one coverage here. Looks like he's going that way to the one-on-one coverage, and he dropped a pass. Again, probably the 6 or 7 drop we've seen these guys. Again, they're in field goal range, and then here they come. They're going to bring out Robledo again one more time. But again, you had that one-on-one coverage. Ball hits him in the hands. Good timing by the quarterback. It's just a key drop.
And that's happened at the most inopportune times right now for Westlake. It's happened a few times where they, you're thinking they got a first down, they're going to get a score.
Good field position from the special teams that you've been seeing all night. Again, not capitalizing, having to settle for field goals. Ball's spotted on the 30, looking for a 40-yard field goal, again, on the left hash. Again, now you're looking for him, that timing down. A lot of kickers tend to push it again to the right. Let's see if he can self-correct it from the last time. Here's the snap, the kick. And, he's definitely got that one. He's definitely got that one. He definitely self-corrected. You'll see some confidence in him right there. Yes. He cleared that by some good things. Very proud of him right there. And it's a good kick.
Yeah, this time he came off with a little bounce in his head. Last time his head was a little down. Tough situation. Now he got a little bounce.
With that score, it brings the Warriors up to 13 points with Canyon leading 16-13 with 5:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to listen and watch this and who aren't able to make it out here. It's kind of cool down here out here in Westlake.
It's a beautiful football night. I mean, you get a chance, you have to come out here to Westlake Village to watch the Warriors play. This is just, of course, we love having you here listening to us, but of course, if you can get to a game, come to a game. And
nothing like atmosphere, right? Sports on TV is one thing, but when you go into the arena, get to feel the vibe of it, smell the food, get to see these young players participate in sports and good sportsmanship, it's definitely something.
Takes you back. Makes you feel young a little bit until like me, my knees start hurting a little bit, but that's okay.
So Robledo's set to kick off. He hasn't hit one yet in the end zone. Hopefully we can see someone in the end zone. Again, no wind at his aid right now, but let's see what we can do here. Canyon with 2 returners back. Let's see what Robledo does. High kick. It's going to be returnable. Looks like he got the height on it, not the distance, but the Warriors are down there. There's a little middle wedge. And again, good
tackle.
Good pressure by Westlake rushing down there. Again, ball on the 20 with that high kick allows them to get down there and just play that field position game. So out comes Canyon. Canyon with that very mobile and athletic quarterback, number 1, doing the short passing game and stuff like that. See what the Warriors do, see if they put a little bit more pressure on them. Looking at it right now, it looks like there is 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 DBs with the ability of one of those DBs to play as an outside linebacker. You see Lexi Isham creeping up right here on the left-hand side to play that outside linebacker. You see that 4-4 cover 3 look right now for Coach Fong, changing up that defense. Zone read, giving off to the running back. Again, 3-4 yards, cloud of dust, and they'll take it. They'll take second and manageable. Got 2nd and 6 with about a little bit over 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Canyon leading the Warriors 16-13. This is where we were talking about earlier. The fatigue starts now. Now that we're seeing is the conditioning and the 2-a-days and see what's going on here.
Exactly, that's where it all comes in.
Again, Westlake in that 4-4 cover 3 look. Zone read, quick pass to the slot receiver. Missed tackle by Jesse Kusha. And number 20, quick pass.
27-yard gain on the pass play. 1st and 10 on the.
Threw it right behind Lexi Isham in that zone between the outside linebacker and that safety. Jesse had to get off the middle of the field and go make that play. And just a little late, and Canyon made a good timing pass and catch and a good gain of 1st down. And here we come, Canyon in their spread offense. Look for that running back, as I guys told you. Now he's offset. Let's see if Mytel see if it's a pass or not. He's in front of the quarterback. I certainly think you're going to have a pass here. There's that pass. Looks like we had man coverage. Canyon looking for a PI call from number 24, Justin Fablikianen, but they're not going to get it.
I actually thought that was some pretty good coverage.
And again, good coverage by the Warriors. Canyon's looking for the PI call, not going to get it. And we're going to have 2nd down and long. Again, those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who are looking at this, look at that running back. Again, that was a tell that you might see that, and then maybe they change the coverage to a man coverage and stuff like that to maybe change that up. So here we go. Canyon in this spread offense. Take a look at that running back. He is behind the quarterback, so now you have that zone read in play.
Okay.
There's that zone read. Boom. 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah.
And very, very persistent and with that running game. Trying to keep that running game. Not always want to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Keep the defense honest.
And Westlake's line credit, they're not giving up that big play where he can get through, break a tackle, and go. They're wrapping up pretty well right over there.
Right, so now we got 3rd and 6. Big conversion for Canyon, trying to keep that Westlake offense off the field, use the clock to their advantage. Yes, it's only the 3rd quarter, but you definitely want to use the time in your favor. Again, back offset, look for a pass here. Quick step pass, slant to the number 1 receiver, incomplete pass. Like bringing up 4th down. Let's see if they keep the offense on the field or they're going to punt it back to the Westlake Warriors. I don't see anybody coming in. Sorry, Coach. I don't see anybody coming in. It looks like they're going to go for it.
It looks like it. Well, I guess when you have a quarterback who's going to be playing in the Pac-12 next year, I guess you can take as many chances as you want.
So here we go. Bigfoot Canyon trying to get the first down. Westlake cheering on their team. Here we go. Big 4th play. Quick step. Number 20 wide open.
It's open wide.
It looks like Westlake went for a blitz, and they're gambling, and nobody was covering. Number 2 wide open.
Yeah.
Tackled by Jalen Harrison. 17-yard pass play.
It's a big conversion for Westlake.
Big conversion.
Westlake was in man coverage with them blitzing, and it looks like there was just miscommunication in the secondary. Left number 20 wide open, and just a simple pitch catch right there.
And luckily it wasn't 6 because they had a lot of real estate in front of them.
Here we go. New formation for Canyon. 2 backs in the backfield. It's the first time we've seen this. Looks like a little option here. Zone read. 3 yards. Here we go. Very consistent.
And again, Coach, as you mentioned, you're dealing with, just like Westlake's coaching staff, the Canyon coaching staff, hey, they're in that foothill league, which is a very tough and competitive league. So they know what they're doing.
Definitely have some very good competition out there in the foothill league. And Canyon is actually, I believe, is still in the Northern Division, where Westlake moved to the Pac-5 last year. Mm-hmm. So they don't see each other in the playoffs, but in the past they have seen each other. Like I said, back in 2006, they did play each other. 2nd and long, zone read to number, I believe that was 20. Again, 3, 4, 5 yards, making it a manageable 3rd and short. Number 10, on the carry.
6-yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have 3rd and short. Little tip here, look for Coach Fong to pinch those defensive linemen, take those A gaps so there's no quarterback sneak there. Try to take away those A gaps and make them come out. Again, see that 2 backfield look, looking for that zone read option look. There's the zone.
Got a procedure penalty.
Yep, which is going to be huge for them. It's going to make it from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Takes the running game out, and you might see that 2 backfield go and see that spread offense tripped off and come back. As number 10 comes out and another receiver comes in.
Yes. So they're looking to spread it again, Coach?
Yep. Definitely looking at personnel out there. You see people coming in and out. One of the things the coaches are looking for is personnel, and you try to match up that personnel. When you see 2 backs, probably a good indicator of run, so you want to get as much linebackers and run players in there. Now you see that spread offense, you see more athletes out there. Looks like we have man coverage. That's why you see Reno covering the back right there. Man coverage. Yeah. Good coverage by Reno, forcing him out of bounds. Leaves it short, and we got 4th down. Let's see what Canyon does. With the score only 16-13, are they going to go for it?
I would assume they're going for it. If they went for it a little further back, I would assume with this
Look for that hard count here. Right here, look for that hard count so you get an easy 5-yard encroachment by the defense. So watch them try to go on a hard count, try to jump the Westlake defense off sides. Big play. You got Canyon cheering on their offense, and you've got Westlake trying to get a good stop on defense.
We got single coverage right here.
Zone read. And it looks like he is short. It looks like he is short. Good play by the defense.
Wow. That was solid.
Big play. Big momentum for the defense. Look for the offense now to come out and maybe take a big shot here or definitely get some momentum going. Big stop by the Westlake defense. Turnover on downs gives the ball back to Westlake with 1:45 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, we're here at Westlake High School. This is game 2 for Westlake, game 1 for Canyon. Malik Henry in the backfield. Quick move of the pocket. Deep throw to Andre Bocelli, who's got to step on his man, and he completes it, and he stays on his feet.
Nice.
And a big play, big throw by Malik Henry to Andre Bocelli. Gets the ball all the way down the 16, 17-yard line. Big play. You've seen that play before. That dash out, move that pocket to single coverage to Bocelli.
Yeah.
They seem to find something there, and they're going to keep attacking that.
And Bocelli's hobbling a little bit, and the Canyon player is also down.
Looks like we do have a Canyon player down. Looks like Bocelli came off a little hobbled a little bit. Dr. Blatt's going to take a look at him. Get his knee. I think so. We have this time to again want to thank our sponsors: Fresh Brothers Pizza, T.O. Printing, Lynn Martin, Cronies, Rushnick Motors, Mike Tingus of Lee and Associates, the Canyon Club, Coors Insurance and Financial Services, Farmers Insurance Group, Wood Ranch, Pinkberry, and Chick-fil-A. The Westlake Warrior Football Alumni Club, the Westlake High School Football Booster Club, the Conejo TV and Marmoni League Sports Report, who was gracious enough to put this on so you guys out there in the TV audience can keep track of the Westlake program. And if you can't make it out here, you guys can definitely keep an eye on it. Again, that Canyon player is down after that long throw from Malik to Andre.
That's a beautiful throw. Beautiful catch.
Again, only a sophomore with the quarterback.
Wow.
I mean, that's some good presence in stride to Andre. You know, that timing is something that you like to see, and you don't expect it from a sophomore quarterback.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be around quarterbacks from this program. Nick Owens, Ben Conlon, Nick Isham, Justin Moore, some of the pedigree that I've been around at this program. But this program, even Zach Wassman, Rudy Carpenter,
championship
quarterbacks that have played at the next level, even in the professional ranks. People like Rudy Carpenter. Malik looks like he's definitely a young quarterback in the making, who can lead this Warriors to some special things with a young offensive group right here.
Yeah.
You see some receivers that are seniors, but definitely some young athletics and young offensive line and young skill players.
Yes, you got your Alex Agarbides, who's a senior, getting looked at by a lot of schools, but then you got young receivers, you got Ronald Carter, you've got Andre, you got a lot of skill position guys that are, going to be right there. Plus, with his young offensive line, I think Big Fred is a junior.
Fred Weiss, Updike, all those guys.
Updike juniors, so, and Malik Henry's only going to get better.
Correct. Just to give you guys an update on some scores, the freshman team won yesterday 41-20 against Canyon, and the JV team won, I believe it was 35-0, but they all three levels 38-0.
Somewhere around there, yes.
So the lower levels looks like so far are 2-0. The Warriors are looking to go 2-0. They are find themselves down 16-13 here with 1:35 left to go in the third quarter, but with a big play with the ball in the 18-yard lines to see what the Warriors do.
And these lower level programs are typically very good at Westlake.
Again, looks like they moved Agarbidi from the wide side to the short side with that one-on-one coverage, so let's see if they do anything about that. Looks like he's looking at that way. There's that quick post corner route.
There it is, jump ball. Oh.
Interception. When you're throwing the ball to a 6'5" guy, you got to get the ball up there and let him do his job and jump. A little underthrown right there, but again, looking for that one-on-one matchup, trying to get Agarbidi the ball, just underthrown just a tad.
And again, like we just mentioned, young quarterback, that's something he'll learn. Hey, I got a 6'6" guy, I'm throwing it up there.
Exactly. Throw it up. If it doesn't go anywhere, it's going out of bounds and it's not being caught. But again, when you have a target like Agarbidi who has 6'5", 6'6", get the ball up there and make him jump.
Exactly.
The end of the third quarter, St. Bonaventure 35, Garfield 7.
With the turnover on downs, puts the Canyon, has the ball on the 20-yard line. And it looks like there is a player down towards the end zone of the Westlake end zone. It looks like that jump ball might have come down just a little bit on the ankle or knee.
And is that, not to be presumptuous or anything, but is that Tommy Gonzalez warming up on the sideline?
I do see the ball warming up with Tommy Gonzalez. We do have, again, like I said, there are two quarterbacks on this varsity roster. Tommy Gonzalez, the senior, and Malik Henry, the sophomore. Both saw time in Hawaii. It looks like Tommy is getting ready to warm up, and it looks like it's going to be his turn to see some action.
And again, Malik Henry, they'll go into the lab, they'll go look at the film. He'll get better from that. You don't want to see it happen.
Exactly. Your goal here is to win every game, but one of the things that Coach Banker says is his first goal is always win the Marmoni League. He wants to win that Marmoni League. Second goal is then CIF, and then if possible, then the state. So his goal is to get Marmoni League. This is a non-league game.
Yes.
This is what they call in soccer a friendly or a non-league game. So they're looking to just see who's the players, who can compete, who can play at the high level. And by all means, are we saying Malik is not the guy? He's just going to see who can play right now. The game, 16-13 with 1:21 left to go. Looks like they're just going to see what Tommy can do. With Malik, right now I see Malik talking to Coach Banker, and they're just going over some technique and stuff like that.
And again, they're not playing, weak teams. So Coach Banker is preparing them to play in the Marmoni League.
You're looking,
playing, the Lucernas, the Canyons of the world.
Yeah, you got like teams like you're going to see Bonnie in the Pac-5. You're going to see Crespi. You're going to see teams like Modern Day, Mission Viejo, who they lost to last year in the playoffs. So definitely looking for some experience from these young guys, and that's all he's really trying to get. So here we go. Canyon with the ball on the 20-yard line. Back to offset, probably a pass. Let's see if it's true. Zone read, actually, so he broke the rule right there. With the back in front, they broke the rule right there. It's going to happen. Keeps the defense honest, but again, zone read, first play of the game. I think every time we've seen a first down, most of it's been that run play to get that 3 or 4 yards, get that manageable second and third downs. Look for Kenyon to run the clock out here as we got about 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Take this possession into the fourth quarter. Back behind, zone read, keep. Quick slant to number 2. He catches it, makes a good catch. A big hit by Jesse Kusha, but again, moves the chains and big first down catch.
Big catch, big play, but he got planted by Kusha. But still, nice pass play.
First and 10 on the 44.
Coach, one thing I will say I am impressed with is the fact that, Canyon has 16 points basically at the end of the third quarter, and this was a team that was lighting up the scoreboard last year with his quarterback. So for a young defensive team,
if I do remember correctly, last year Canyon had Drew Wolatarski, a very D1 talent. He's actually he's at Minnesota right now. Big D1 talent, so they had the weapons and moving ball. So to your point, the defense is bending but not breaking. They're not giving up the points. Big play with the defensive line in the backfield, making a big stop, and that's going to take us to the fourth quarter as we head to the fourth quarter here at Westlake High School. Westlake Warriors 13, Canyon Cowboys 16.
Third quarter, Canyon 16, Westlake 13.
Folks, we got us a football game here.
So what do you think, what would be your mindset for the fourth quarter? Anything, keep the game plan as is, try to make a big play for Canyon and both for Westlake on the defensive side of the ball?
Well, I like the game plan that Westlake is doing offensively. I mean, they're getting the ball downfield. What they're doing is when they get down there is they're hurting themselves with a costly turnover or a penalty. So I really like the game plan. I like the adjustments they made at halftime, especially on defense.
Right.
So I would pretty much keep things the way they are. It's just, hey, once we get down there now, we can't relax. We got to finish.
Again, turnovers in all sports. This is the name of the game. If you can keep control of the ball, you're better off. The more possessions, and if you can get the turnovers, that gives you more possessions for your offense.
Yes.
That goes in every sport. You're talking in basketball, football, hockey, soccer, anything. We want to limit your turnovers, and it looks like we've had a lot of turnovers this game, which is one of the main reasons why we're having such a competitive game, because it looks like it's going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, both offenses seem to be moving the ball, and they're just turning the ball over in crucial times.
Can't finish yet. Can't finish.
So here we go as we enter the fourth quarter here at Westlake High School. Canyon with the ball on the 43-yard line. It is 2nd and 11. Again, you're looking at one high safety for the Warriors, so a lot of those seam routes that you've been seeing by those slot receivers by Canyon wide open because they're going that 4-4 cover 3. Here's that draw. Good tackle by Reno Dubriel, their middle linebacker. Read that perfectly, stepped in the gap, and wrapped up. You like to see he made the hit, and he wrapped up. He stayed locked on the guy so his teammates can come and push him backwards.
Yeah, Reno made a good play on that.
Again, Reno, another underclassman that we see from this Westlake High School team. We hate to reiterate it, but again, a young team, but still playing at a high level. Third and 10, third and 11 for the Canyon Cowboys. Back offset, you're again looking for the screen pass right here. Deep play to see what the Warriors do. They're in that cover 2 shell. Good pressure from the Warriors, gets the quarterback to scramble, but he finds a receiver in the slot, number 20. Completion, moves the chain, big play. Good play by that quarterback.
And, Coach, what I just saw there is exactly what you had mentioned. Coach Fong made the adjustment. I saw 2 defenders actually shadowing the quarterback to make sure he wouldn't take off. It reminded me of watching Pryor for the Raiders last night, where they had 2 guys basically shadowing him to make sure he wouldn't take off running.
Looks like Jalen Harrison's got a little limp. Looks like he hurt himself on the last side. But to your point, yes, it looks like Coach Fong did go with the spy. What you're looking for when the quarterback scrambles is containment. So you're either looking for the outside linebacker or that D line to contain him, to keep him in that pocket. When you have a mobile quarterback, you really don't want to see him run outside the pocket because that's his strength. Michael Vick, Terrell Pryor. You're seeing athletic quarterbacks like Canyon. If he can get out, that's one of his strengths. So what you want to do as a defense is try to contain that quarterback inside the pocket. So you kind of want to see those defensive ends or outside linebackers keep him inside that pocket and condense that pocket and see if he can step into that pressure.
He's a lot more mobile than I expected, anticipating coming into this game.
Again, looks like Jalen Harrison is limping off the field. Hope he's okay. Looks like Dr. Blatt is taking a look at him. You could see just basically a cramp with the humidity. You want to see these kids hydrate themselves throughout the series. If they're not a two-way player, on the sidelines, drinking and making sure they're fully stretched and hydrated.
He hasn't come off the field from what I remember. I mean, playing special teams.
Right. And to me, if he's walking off his own power, to me that looks like a good sign of a cramp.
Yeah.
Just needs to stretch that out, get some hydration in him, and he'll be all right. To replace him, looks like they brought in Cole Hare, senior wide receiver DB, to replace him. Cole saw some valuable time as a sophomore on that 2011 championship team, as well as last year as a receiver and DB as well. So here we go, 1st and 10, zone read for Canyon. Good hit, big hit by looked like the outside linebacker DN, number 40. Is that 42 Reno?
I think that was Reno again.
There's Reno.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Again, you see him wrap up. A good technician. There's that old school like Mike Dick, a linebacker you're talking about.
Mike Dick, the Singletary, retired from the Chicago Bears. What's his name?
Urlacher,
yes.
So second and long for the Canyon Cowboys. Looks like Westlake's in a man coverage here. No free high safety. So here you go. Quick play. Got a flag on the incomplete pass. I don't know what the flag is. I couldn't think of what it was. If they let the play go, it's usually on the defense. But let's see what the white hat with is called the referee. Let's see what he calls.
Reno's clapping.
Illegal chop block on the offense. Chop block is when an offensive lineman goes directly for a defensive lineman. Now, you're allowed to do it in the tackle box, but if somebody has you high, another lineman cannot go low. That is called an illegal chop block for player safety, obviously, purposes.
Which is interesting because I saw Reno just clapping about like he knew what the penalty was, and I also saw him during the play rush real quick into the line and basically he was on the ground.
Right. Again, that's just for players' protection, make sure that their knees are not being taken out and stuff like that. 2nd and 20, so you have second and long. See what Canyon does. Again, we got about 10-26 left to go in the game. Canyon 16-13. Take a look at the Westlake defense. It looks like we have, again, man coverage again. So no one high safety. So if we can get pressure on him like they do, he avoids it, but good pressure. So that's a good coverage by the secondary and good pressure. Coach Fong brought the blitz and good man coverage right there. So it brings up 3rd and long. See if he keeps him man coverage. I have a sneaky suspicion he's going to go back to that zone coverage, make him throw short. Right, make him throw short and do that rally up philosophy. But yeah, as you said, Coach Fong is definitely showing them different looks. The one high safety, 2 high safeties, and then the man coverage, no high.
I mean, it's so much like basketball. You try to give them, we're going to give them a matchup zone one time. We might give them man-to-man. Next time down the floor, just give them different looks, keep them off balance.
Like in the football, the quarterback has to read that. Point guard in basketball has to see that and call the play out.
Exactly.
So you see Westlake in that cover 2 shell, keep the thing short. There's a play. It looks like an out and up and overthrown. Again, pressure again. He stepped up. He had a guy just overthrew him because of the pressure. Brings up 4th and 23, and Canyon's got to punt the ball back to Westlake, play the field position, and hopefully they can play defense.
I'm telling you, Coach, I'm very impressed with this defense. I mean, 16 points to a guy who is
a D1, like you said, D1 quarterback. Obviously, somebody sees something.
Exactly. And this is a year where there's a ton of quarterbacks in Southern California, and he's considered one of the best.
Again, Westlake going to bring back the two returners. Andre Pacelli seems like he's okay, and Jesse Kusha. Westlake is going to play that safe defense. They're going to play. It look like it's playing. They're not going to come block it. They're going to play safe defense, and just probably either fair catch it or just let those athletes catch the ball. So there's a quick high kick. See if he's staying away from it. And they get a good fair bounce, and they're going to. The punter did his job and get the ball on the 12, 13-yard line, make the Westlake Warriors drive the field.
The ball will be down at the 13-yard line. Warriors will take over.
And the quarterback I see is 16, still Malik Henry. Looks like they're going to stick with Malik for this game and see if he can win this out for the Warriors. And again, it looks like they moved Agrabidi to the single receiver side from the trip side. So it looks like they're trying to exploit that. Like you see, there's one-on-one coverage here for the Warriors. Quick pass. Again, finds that curl route to number 30. Good timing route. Nice. Quick play. That was that halo route we talked about earlier. Yeah. 3 to the flat, 1 curl, and just read that outside linebacker. If the outside linebacker goes to the flat, the curl's going to be open. If he drop back to the curl, he's going to throw that flat route. As you see, a little bit more quicker pace for the Warriors here. They're right back on the ball. They want to keep going and maybe just do that hurry-up offense. Zone read for the running back to number 23. Looks like they gained about 1 or 2 on that one.
Yeah, I'm not the guy who's ever going to second guess, guys won as many championships as Coach Benker. But I really like the fact that he did come back with Malik Henry, show some confidence in him. You don't want to deflate a kid's confidence sometimes by yanking him on something like that. And he knows best about his players. Quick
throw to Alex Agrabidi. Let's see what he does with it. Makes a guy miss. Takes a whole bunch of Canyon Cowboys down. But again, falls forward is what you want to see.
Yes.
So power and strength out of the senior wide receiver. It looks like they made that adjustment by moving Agrabidi to the single receiver side with Ronald, Colhair, Pacelli, and Agrabidi. It's a lot of people you got to cover. You got to pick your poison and who you're going to cover here. We got 3rd and 3 for the Westlake Warriors. Spread formation for Henry. Quick 3-step drop. Throws it to Ronald. Good catch by Ronald. Moves the chains. Good timing by the quarterback. Great catch. He secured it with the catch to the body. But again, great pass and catch. Good job by Ronald to secure the catch. And again, moving the ball and changing the field position. Remember, the Westlake Warrior drive started on the 13-yard line. They're already at midfield here in a quick 3 or 4 plays. With 7:50 left to go, let's see what Westlake does on the 1st and 10. Snap, zone read to Aguilar. Gets to the second level, makes the man miss. He's going to pick up 4 yards. Looks like the offensive line created a good hole. Made a good cut inside the second level. Good 4-yard gain.
I'd really like to see him get close to the end zone again. I mean, the man that, might be going the other side now, who was guarding Alex, was 5'9". Now they got a bigger receiver on him, a bigger DB on him.
Again, we got trips formation with the ball in the middle of the field. Quick 3-step drop. He touched the ball. We have a flag here. It looks like we might have holding or something on number 34 on the outside linebacker on Cole Hare. Looks like he was holding, and that's what we're going to get. We're going to get holding on the outside linebacker on the defense. You're allowed to jam them, but after a certain amount of yards, you got to let them. You got to let them go, and it looks like the defender just kept on holding him.
On the defense, result is a first down.
So the Warriors move the ball through the penalty. The ball's on the 35-yard lines. It seems like we're getting a really good finish here. I'm very blessed to see this thing. This is good football, high school football on a Friday night here in late August.
Game. Oh, this is great.
With 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, it's Canyon 16, Westlake 13. Westlake moving the ball. Quick 5-step drive by Malik. Pulls it down. It looks like he's going to keep it, but they have A little spy. Looks like Canyon went to the spy.
Yep, they did.
Is pushed out of bounds by number 9, Austin Berry.
Austin Berry seems to be the spy right here for Canyon, number 9. Like to see the lineman give him a little second or two so he can set his feet and make a throw right here. Again, you see the lineman huddle real quick. The center calls the play to the lineman so they know what it is, and the snap goes on the center. So it's all about timing right here. It's all about the center calling the defense, making adjustments for his lineman for pass protections and for run plays. 2nd and 10, trips left for the Warriors. Malik, a quick 3-step, steps up, throws, and throws it late to Canyon, who intercepts it, and he's got some blockers. He makes the man miss, and he's going to have a touchdown, a pick 6. That's the 2nd pick 6 for Canyon. When you throw that quick slant, you want to catch the ball and get rid of it. He held on to it just a second too longer, and it was late, and that defender jumped on it.
Yeah, he jumped on it.
With that touchdown by the defense, gets the score Canyon 22, Westlake 13 with a PAT pending. Great play by the defense, and again, he had a good couple blockers, and he had a pretty good pathway to the end zone.
Yeah, going down.
Chavez in to attempt the extra point.
You know, and it doesn't matter what sport it is. It could be tennis, it could be golf. You know, unforced errors or errors. You know, turnovers of any kind. And
you'll look, and when they have film session tomorrow, they're going to talk about the turnovers. Both squads.
Oh yes.
And try to eliminate those turnovers. Canyon with the PAT, ball's down. It looks like he did get it in just barely, but with the PAT converted, it puts Canyon up 24-13 with 6:35 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Westlake 13.
I mean, let's face it. When you have two evenly matched teams, and when you take away the turnovers, they're pretty much been evenly matched. Turnovers is what's going to change a game in two evenly matched teams.
Look for hopefully Coach Culpepper's probably going to have a big special teams here. You're looking for a big kick return. See if Canyon puts the ball in a squib kick it on the ground, keep it away from those returners, or they're going to let him kick it. A good field position of big special teams can turn this game around. It's only a 10-point game, and it's a 2-score game with 6:35 left to go. But again, 2 quick timeouts by Westlake in the 3rd quarter only leaves them with 1 timeout left to go with 6 minutes left to go. Again, those timeouts, you don't think they're going to hurt you, but they always end up hurting you.
In the game, when you need them in your hip pocket.
Again, Coach Culpepper looking at his call sheet, and he's going to try to dial up a quick kick return here and see what he's going to do. Again, we don't see Bocelli back there. Jalen is back on the field. It's Kusha, so we have Kusha and Jalen back there. Bocelli is not one of the returners. Both capable of big plays. Let's see what Canyon does. Are they going to kick it to them or not? As you see, the 2 returners are on the far side, so Coach Culver must think that there is a tell there where the kicker's going to kick it, and he does. He does kick it to that. And here comes Jalen with the return from the 10-yard line. Looks like he reverses field and is trying to do something on his own, trying to make a couple guys miss. He does a couple. I thought if he would have stuck to the crease and the sideline that he had on Canyon, you would have gotten a little bit more, but he didn't think he had it, so he decided to change it. And I can see Coach Culpepper with his hands on his hips. He didn't stick with the return. Look at him. You can see he's telling him he wants him to hit that crease. It's designed for that crease on that sideline.
He's looking at Harrison the whole way over to the
sideline. Empty backfield, or are we missing a running back for Westlake?
That's a good question.
Here comes Kusha. Again, not all the guys on the field, but we do see still Malik is the quarterback with the spread offense with 6:25 left to go. Let's see what he does. Quick step to Cole Hare. That's the timing you're looking for. One step, catch the ball, throw the slant, and that's where you're supposed to keep it. Cole Hare makes that completion and moves the chains for a first down. Look for them to probably maybe do more of those quick passes, get the ball out of his hands, get the ball into the playmaker's hands. And I don't know if they're going to have to keep running the ball, but it looks like you're going to probably see more passing plays for Westlake.
I hope you get a missed tackle or something.
Quick pass play to Agabi. There's that halo, 3 to the flat, 1 curl. They're just reading that outside linebacker, and that linebacker seems to be just chasing that flat, so it leaves that curl wide open. We've seen it 3 or 4 times now. Good catch by Agarbidi, moves the play. Looks like we have a cramp by another cramp. Now we're seeing that conditioning and cramping and the humidity in the air.
Other Marmonte League scores: Moore Park 19, South Anchorage 0. Another final score: Newberry Park 22, Buena 3.
Looks like a lot of the Coach Bloom was announcing the game. He was announcing some of the Marmonte League scores. Looks like some of the Marmonte League teams are taking care of business tonight.
Yes, Moore Park beat South Anchorage.
And Newberry Park is up on Buena, I believe. I think we heard St. Bonnie was up earlier. So it looks like a lot of the Marmonte League teams are winning tonight.
Of course, I'm not going to mistake South Anchorage for Canyon anytime soon. I'm sorry, South Anchorage, but hey.
So here we go. 1st and 10 with the ball on the 44-yard line. Westlake down by 2 scores, 10 points. Canyon didn't like the offense that Westlake came out and they had to call a quick timeout.
Timeout Canyon, their first timeout of the second half.
This is where it comes down to right now. You're talking about coaching in the chess pieces. You got Coach Baker trying to call good offense play. The Canyon coaches trying to have the right defense. Coach Baker, one of the fine offensive minds out there. And I'm looking at the screen that you guys are seeing. I see Coach Rothschiller, the quarterbacks coach, Coach Green, Coach Hagee, Coach Romano. Some very, very good offensive coaches there that are right behind him. And you see that those guys are probably well coached. They know what they're doing, and he's got a thought and process of how he wants to attack this defense.
And he's going over that and reiterating that to them and forcing them to, hey, when they get out there, they know what needs to be done.
Coach Green right there, running back coach. My good buddy, coached with him for a long time, coaching with him at Wainemee. And then we came over here to Westlake, a good buddy of mine. Shout out to Coach Green right there. So here we go, 1st and 10. On the 44-yard line, you see Canyon now in that too-high shell, so they know that Westlake thinks they're going to just throw the ball and abolish the run right here. Quick 3-step drop, throw to Agarbidi on a quick stop right, quick easy, catches the ball. So now you see Agarbidi now in the game plan.
Yeah.
They made that adjustment at halftime, moved him on the short side, try to feed him the ball with that, and you see the height difference. For those of you who see number 22, it looks like he's a little bit shorter than Agarbidi's frame of 6'4", 6'5". So look for that. Matchup right now. Again, too high look. Quick throw. 3 to the flat to Ronald. Good catch. Uses his speed. And it takes 2 of them to get out of bounds. So good catch by Ronald. Good quick timing throw right there by Malik to Ronald. Look at Coach Banker's looking for a speed up offense. He wants to get him on the ball, get him lined up. Tries to run a play almost 18 seconds. So he's trying to get a quick speed because the time is running and he needs 2 scores. So here we go, 2nd and 3. Quick draw to Aguilar. And he breaks through the second level.
Aguilar up the middle and
Moves the ball, moves the chains. Good draw play right there.
Very
a
good
good call play.
With shoestring away from getting in the end zone.
spotted on the 18. 1st and 10, Westlake.
I got a glimpse at what the play call was, Coach Bankert, so I kind of know what's going to be going on here. We're going to be seeing a pass play. So let's see, hopefully the offensive line can give him a couple seconds to protect himself and looking for the receivers right here. He's got protection. Now he's just looking for an offensive guy. He had a guy open in Ronald, but he didn't throw it to him. Yeah. And again, taking a big sack right now. A big sack is something you don't want to see right now, as you don't want to see loss of yardage right now. You want to see completions or have him see that young quarterback throw the ball away, stop the clock, and play another down. But now the receivers, because they're passing, we're all the way down the field, have to run back, and you're just, again, wasting time right now. With 1 timeout, he doesn't want to burn that timeout right now. With 2nd and long, let's see what they do. Quick pass. He's got plenty of time. Sees Agarbidi. It looks like it was overthrown. The Canyon play made a play, but he caught it out of bounds. He was juggling the ball. Again, I see Coach Banker telling him, throw the ball up. Give him a chance to throw the ball. Catch the ball right there.
Now, Coach, could this be a situation where, yes, we see he's a young talent. He has some skills, but where the inexperience might be coming into play? Could it be that? Or
it could be that. It could be the nerves. The game's on line last week. The game was well in hand. This time, this is, he's a sophomore. Varsity. Yeah. Game's on the line right now. Just could be a little bit of nerves. Or, again, I don't know if the ball slipped. He was pressured. He should have set his feet. Again, you don't want to throw the ball on the run. When you move your feet, set your feet, throw the ball, point your shoulders at your target, and hit it. Here's that sprint out pass. Sets your feet. Again, you don't want to see a sack here, so hopefully you can throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't throw late, which is what he does. Again, another interception.
Another convoy.
It looks like he did step out of bounds, folks. The whistle is blowing. You can't see it, but he did step out of bounds. Again, with the ball late, you just don't want to throw the ball late. Throw the ball away. There's that inexperience you see from that quarterback, Coach.
I think you said it right. His best bet would have been to throw it out of bounds as another flag comes into play.
Again, I see a late flag from the white hat.
Penalty marker on the field.
I think we're just going to see, again, unsportsmanlike on Canyon right there.
I mean, even as the play was developing, I mean, you're right. You see him throw it out of bounds, not take a sack.
Don't force the ball. Yeah, you don't want to force the ball, and it's a 2-score game. If anything, you kick the field goal, you're only down by 1 score. You just want to keep the ball, limit those turnovers. One of the keys of the game that we were talking about is limit turnovers.
Yeah.
Something that didn't happen in Hawaii for Westlake, but it's definitely one of the factors for tonight's game.
And like you said, they'll go into the film room. They'll work on that so that by the time, like you said, Coach Banker's worried about winning that
Marmoni League.
And so by the time Marmoni League gets around here, hey, he knows in the back of his head, throw it away.
Right.
Against Canyon.
So we did have an unsportsmanlike on Canyon in a delayed game. And what you saw, the push of the hands, that was a sideline warning with coaches or players maybe in the box or on the field when they shouldn't be after their interception. So that's going to bring them back. So they're going to have to march, but again, with only one timeout that Westlake has to stop the clock with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go, you're going to see maybe Coach Fong make some more gambles here and try to strip the ball.
Strip plays, anything to make create a turnover. This is where you're hoping for a Deion Sanders type of guy, Lawrence Taylor, where a guy can make a play.
Right. I wouldn't expect to see a lot of passing plays here. You can see a lot of runs.
Yes.
So what you might see is a lot more man coverage from Coach Fong and be blitzing some linebackers here.
Taking their time, getting to the line.
Correct.
As the clock's running.
Right. Zone read. There it is. Watch him try to strip the ball right here. Again, there's no hurry to get up here right now.
I'm guessing you're going to try to run the play clock all the way
right.
down.
High school football, 25 seconds for a play clock. So
now I almost said shot clock.
Basketball. That's the basketball in you.
It was close.
So again, you see Canyon not so hurry to get up on the line of scrimmage and snap the ball. They're going to use the time as an advantage here. And all you're looking for Westlake, if you're a Westlake fan, is for them to strip the ball, create a turnover, do something to spark this team. 2 backs in the backfield, again, heavy run set formation. There's the zone power run. Again, there it is. Canyon's not worried about first downs right now. They're just trying to eat the clock, punt the ball. Again, they're up 2 scores. It's 23-13 with 3:20 left to go. Canyon with all 3 timeouts. With 2 timeouts. Westlake with only 1 as they burned 2 early ones in the half.
I mean, it reminds me a lot of what Lucerna did coming in here last year. Not to dwell on that, but Lucerna, it seemed like they only had 2 offensive series in a whole half because they just took their time getting to the line.
Again, we were talking about a bend but don't break defense. Yeah. That's good when you're winning, but when you're losing, that bend but don't break defense, it kind of puts you in a crapshoot because now you got to change your defense. You got to be more aggressive, and now you're opening yourself up. Again, no free high safety here, so you see Coach Fong definitely going for a man coverage look and trying to do something on the defensive line linebackers to get some sort of turnover.
Yeah.
So if I was watching the Hawaii game against SC last night, and I was watching that, and when Lane Kiffin, he's known for it, is like when the game's out of line or when you see man coverage and you think they're going to run it, you see a deep ball.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the Canyon coaches are, but when you see Coach Fong in the man coverage, you see press coverage. If Canyon can pick it up, they're going to have some deep balls available to them, which a touchdown is going to put this game out of reach.
Exactly. And again, the coaching staff, I'm sure they're over there. They're confident. They got a guy that, hey, he's going to Colorado next year. So they can take a chance like that.
Right. So right now you see the defensive coaches are out on the field. Coach Fong is talking to the defense. Coach Papata, the linebacker coach. Coach English, the secondary coach. And Coach Jones telling those defensive line, if you have a guy wrapped up who has the ball, hold him up and strip that ball. Get that ball on the turf.
Yeah, they need somebody to make a play. It's a strip play. It'd be great if they got that strip play, just bouncing his arms and running the end zone.
Because I know right now Coach Banker's just dying to have the ball right back in his offense. And right now I'm sure I've been in those conversations where he's telling Coach Fong, give me the ball back and we'll win this thing. So right now there's pressures on the Westlake defense to get a stop. It's 3rd and 10, but also more importantly a turnover. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Here comes that blitz. There's the pass. Kusha makes the hit but does not wrap up. Again, you don't want to see that quick hit. You would rather see him wrap up and have him fall backwards than forwards.
And he also got lucky on that because he gets out of that and makes 2 or 3 more yards.
There was no exactly. Looks like we do have the final timeout called by Westlake. Knowing Coach Culpepper and Coach Banker, look for the block here, right? Yeah. They're going to look for a quick block. I don't know if you're going to we'll know by the returners. If you see 2 returners, they're setting up for the return. If you see the 1 returner, Coach Culpepper's going for the block.
Will this be a situation where you might have no returner?
If he's going for the block, yes. One thing that concerns you with the block is a fake. Again, how risky are you as an offense coordinator? With the ball where it is, I wouldn't expect a fake, but there's always a possibility in high school football for fakes. So right now you see Coach Banker, he's going to come into this huddle, tell Coach Culpepper, watch the ball, because it's 4th and 3, right? So a first down could end this game right now because there's no timeouts. Watch the ball, and let's see if they set up for the return or if they set up for the block.
How much are you paying this guy? You got to bring this guy back. I'm learning more tonight than I did in like 16 years of football watching.
4th and 3 again. You're telling them watch the ball, no jump off sides. Don't cost the game here on a stupid turnover. Again, two returners, so it looks like they are set up for the return here. Looking at it, it looks like it's going to be a return to the Canyon sideline. So take a look for a return left here. There's the kick, and look for the return to the Canyon sideline. He needs to get to the Canyon side where his convoy is. See, there's a whole bunch of Warriors there.
Nobody's blocking.
But he's got a block. So they have the return to the Canyon sidelines. They just didn't do their blocks.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is what football's all about. 2:27 left to go. 2-minute drill. You talk about the 2-minute drill and all that stuff with no timeouts left. Looking for, if you catch the ball in bounds, get out of bounds. If you do, hurry up, get on the ball. So you see a quick offense, quick play calling. Looking for 2 scores here. Quick touchdown or kick the field goal, get the onside kick, and go for that touchdown. Trips formation. Malik moves Aguilar to the other side of him. Quick 3-step drop. Throws that curl route to Agarbee we've seen all night. Again, you want to see him get down and get on the ball. So in high school football, the clock stops on the first down. So you'll see the move change. The clock is stopped. You like to see Westlake get on the ball and get a play already called. So a play's already been called, waiting for the signal from the referee, and here they go. 2:15 left to go. 23-13, Canyon over Westlake. Quick out route by Agarbee, stops the clock.
And again, it gets back to what you talked about earlier, those 2 costly timeouts they had earlier in the game that they could use right now.
Not only that, the missed field goal. Missed field goal puts it 16-13 and only a touchdown away.
True, very true.
I think we've missed 2, if I'm not mistaken. 2 field goals. So that would have, again, 6 points, puts it at 19-13. Still would have needed a field goal. But again, missed opportunities is what they're looking for. Quick throw to Cole Hare. Catch completed by Cole Hare. Stops the clocks as they move the chain. Watch the linemen quickly hustle. They practiced this in practice. They've done this before. So this is not new to them. They've done this, the 2-minute drill before. So here we go. First down 10, the ball in the 16. Again, quick step drop, throws the ball out to Agarbee. Incomplete. It's a long throw for a quarterback to throw all the way again. Again, and it's late, so the ball's in there late. So if he's going to throw that, you better put zip on the ball so there's no opportunity for an interception there.
The only good thing about that is it stops the clock.
It does stop the clock. But as you can see where the ball is, the throw all the way to the Westlake sideline, that's a long throw for a sophomore quarterback. You better have some arm strength to get it there. Again, trips formation, one-on-one coverage here to Agarbee. Let's see what they do. Throw a quick screen pass to 30. He catches it, falls forward. Again, clock is moving, so Coach Banker, you see him screaming on the sideline, calling the formation, trying to get the play in here. Okay, so those of you who are looking for something, you're going to see a double move. You're going to see a double move right now from Westlake. I saw the play call. It's a double move. You can see a stop and go. Stop and go. Covered well by Canyon, but Malik takes a slide down, which puts it 4th down. He's going to go for the touchdown. No. He is going to kick it. take the points, get the onside kick here. So this is
kick.
This is huge right now. You need the points right here. So Robledo quickly trying to get them on the field with some time remaining and see if they can get the onside kick. Yep. We got a 28-yard field goal by Robledo. There's the snap. There's the kick. Up and good. Yep. He got it. So that puts it 23-16 with a one-possession game. A well-designed drive by Westlake. Got the points they need. Again, they were down by 10, so they needed the 2 scores. They got the 3.
Yeah.
Looking for an onside kick here. One of the most exciting plays in football, in my opinion, is the onside kick here, as you have you have the offensive side coming against the defense and just looking for a good bounce by the kicker. What you're looking for the kicker here is for him to kick the ball on the ground and get that big jump in the ball in the air, and have people like Agarbidi, who's 6'5", get the tall defensive ends and the tall receivers to go catch that and get the ball back here.
This is what they talk about when they say your hands team.
Your hand, yeah. So right now you're going to see Canyon with primarily running backs, quarterbacks, receivers for their hands team. Again, both of these drills, the hands team and the onside kick, practice into it. So it's good experience to do this.
You can see these are practice. The way the offense got to the line, like you said, and had the plays called, and everybody's ready. They're running the line for the next play.
Right.
See, this is just drilled in them. Practice.
This is where when you have a good kicker and can do an onside kick, this is where it comes in handy. You're looking for the right bounce, the right thing. Now he's putting the ball on the X, so I don't think he's going to kick it deep. I have a sneaky suspicion you're going to see a little dribble of 10 yards and see Westlake try to condense on that. There it is. There's the shift. Okay, so there's the shift, and they're going to see probably a dribble here, a dribble of a kick. There's the dribble. Again, probably too hard of a kick from Robledo. Mm-hmm. Either he wanted to dribble that or he wanted that bounce. It looked like that was an in-between kick.
Yeah.
With 57 seconds left to go with no timeouts, it looks like Canyon's going to take a couple knees, and this game is going to be over for Canyon.
I was hoping for one more bounce on that, maybe get a high bounce, and they have a chance for it.
It's one of those things. It's the bounce of the ball,
and
on the onside kick. Again, you see Canyon come out in the victory formation. A good effort for the Westlake Warriors. Again, turnovers is the big key here. If they didn't have the turnovers, missed field goals, this is a different ball game. But Canyon capitalized on their opportunities, and they're looks like they're going to come out victorious.
I mean, I know Coach Baker's not going to talk about moral victories or whatever. I was impressed myself with the fact that this is a tough Canyon team. This is even though Westlake's played one game, they came out and battled. They battled. Right. They battled. The defense showed me a lot, holding a guy like this quarterback to basically 10 points, because everything else was on turnovers.
Right, and you're getting 2 pick sixes. So yes, like you're correct. They did hold a quarterback in check. Again, give credit where credit's due. Canyon came into this hostile area and won on the road. It's good, but again, this is a good opportunity for both squads. They had to play a four-quarter game. Stars had to play, and this will only help both teams in the long run.
Yes, it will.
As both teams will go their respective sidelines and shake hands on the 50-yard line. It's been a pleasure working with you side by side.
It's been great. I've learned so much tonight. They're not paying you enough. Well, where's the contracts at? Let this guy sign a new contract. You need to negotiate. I'll negotiate for you.
We'll talk after.
We'll talk after.
I wanted to thank the people who put this on together, Tim McGrath and his staff and all that stuff. It was a pleasure to put this on. Again, our final score here is 23-16 Canyon over Westlake. Next week, I believe Westlake has Lucerna.
It's a home.
Or is it a home game, or is it the Arizona? Is it the Arizona team, or I think it's home against a traveling Arizona team. So Westlake will be home again. Westlake goes to 1-1 on the season. Canyon goes to 1-0 in this short early season. Again, this night was dedicated to John Ford and the loss that we had on John Ford. He will always be remembered. Wanted to do a quick shout out to all the Westlake Warriors who are playing tomorrow and the opening season kickoff for Westlake. A lot of college players that we have, former players playing, and I want to wish them good luck, healthy and happy, good season, and we'll be watching and rooting you guys on. Again, on behalf of John Elliott, myself, Greg Levine, on all of our sponsors, wanted to thank you for coming out here, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, everybody.